everybody, welcome back again. This is the last, but the best, mount for this asset pack. This is the only one that does not function as a sequence. It functions the same way as any character would. It's the ground mount, and I guess let's jump right in to content. Go to mounts and vehicles, go to blueprints, and this one's gonna be land mount. Go over here to where our character spawns, and to use this one, you're gonna like this. You drag it onto the level, and you drop it, and it works, just like that. Got the doggy howl, the galloping, and on ground mount exit, it functions the same way. It summons your main character, teleports them to the exit, and unhides them. I hope that wasn't too much. But to start this off correctly, on your construction script to the land mount exit, this is getting the location to the arrow that your character is being teleported to. This is on the event graph. On begin overlap, it's checking for the land mount only. Land mount only. It's doing something once on overlap, and on end overlap, it's resetting. So the only thing that differs a little bit is that this one controls camera fade and unhides the character and sets as active. So this has just a little bit more than the other exit blueprints. Camera fade is pink, as it should be. Teleport is purple. And what's it teleporting? Your character. You have to cast to your character. This unhides the character and possesses it and sets it back to active. Oops, what'd I do that for? That's from the last tutorial. And on the land mount, you're gonna see this. It's very familiar. It's what comes with any beginning 3D character, third-person character. I tapped into it at a few spots on completed and triggered and stuff like that. There's a small sequence jungle that works with sounds and animations and all that fun stuff. So this functions a little bit differently. However, it's almost the same way as the flying mount. We have mount idle, mount run, and one is set as visible, and when there is movement, it sets, okay, when there's movement, it's going to set mount run to visible and your idle to not visible. And when there's not movement off of the bottom, on completed, it's going to run through these sequences and the do once resets to this bottom one here. And when you're not moving, it's going to set idle to the new visible, and it's going to set run to not visible. Continuous sound is the same as the other things. Highlight continuous sound here for Wolf Run. It actually is a horse soundtrack, but that's all I can find, so that's what's in here. And the initial sound should be on overlap. This is casting to the land mount and the character, and it's setting input abilities and destroying actors, and slight delay for camera fade. Anything mount related is in black. Anytime you have to cast your character, it's in yellow. Anything to do with the character is in green, and the initial sound is in light blue, just like before. You can change that with this little drop down. And one thing that differs from this one is that when this box is no longer overlapped, when you overlap it, it's setting off all this stuff. When you don't overlap it, or when it's completed, it's casting to your character, and it's going to spawn a new mount. So that way you never run out of mounts, because you have to use the exit, which destroys the existing one. So it's got a 25-second delay, and then it spawns a new mount. There's nothing on the construction script for this one. And that should pretty well be it. So now you're probably wondering how we can change out the meshes. It's pretty simple, it's just like the flying mount. Clear out your animation. Let's use... where'd the dragons go? Let's use the Soul Leader here. Let's make it blue. I don't like that. That's better. There it is. You gotta change out your materials. And this one, I believe, is off by 60. Oops, 90. Negative 90. Yours is gonna be different. This is just how you rotate it. And this is an idle, so let's use the animation asset. The animation to play is going to be idle, if we have one. That works. Just sitting there, ready to run. Now, just like the flying mount, highlight Mount Run. On the top right, look for Visible. Ticket. Clear it out. Clear out your animation. And grab your dragon, or whatever you decided to use. This is going to be rotated to negative 90, just like the idle. we need our green mats. Wrong one. That's the one. And do we have run? We do. Perfect. So now that we have our material, we have our skeletal mesh, and we have our animation for running, go back up here to search for visible, untick it because it will be set visible when you're riding it, hit compile and save, clear that out, and let's try it. We got our doggy howl, and our dragon is running and jumping. We've got a new one to spawn. And if we go over to Mount Exit, we have exited our mount. And we can go grab another one. Alrighty. I hope you guys enjoy this asset pack, and I hope you make some really sweet games with it. This will be getting updated. I think I'm gonna work on widgets next, to kind of mimic a World of Warcraft style system. And yeah, I think that's everything. And we are only at 13 minutes for this one. Good deal. I can't wait to see your projects. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I enjoyed making it. And I can't wait to see what you guys are coming up with. Have a great day. Bye.